Hey, so in 2007, I moved back home after college and joined my family's cleaning company. And we were a small company just located in one geography. And over the course of the next 10 to 12 years, we scraped and clawed and learned things that we didn't know. And we made lots of mistakes in order to grow from a $2 million company to, at that time, 7 or 8 years ago, would have been maybe a $10 to $12 million company. And the process was difficult, and there was a lot of things we didn't know. We tried to find resources, and we go to conferences, and we'd invite consultants in and that sort of thing. And we slowly sort of made our way up the hill, as it were. And anyway, fast forward to that, I had some people running the organization that were doing a much better job than me in the day-to-day, and I found myself working on some other business ventures, and was looking for a mastermind group to help me learn how to do something. And I saw a lot of people trying to do that and not doing it well in these other spaces. And then I thought, no one's doing this in the janitorial industry. Like this peer learning together, this content that's online that's available and able to access resources and other people in the industry. At the time, no one was doing that. And that's sort of the birth of Elite BSC.
Yeah.
And our goal is to unite and bring together owners and key leaders in the commercial janitorial industry and offer them resources and coaching and everything that they need, from encouragement, peer collaboration, support, everything they need in order to get their company to the next level.
Yeah.
And that's the mission of Elite, and it kind of was born out of our own blood, sweat, and tears in the industry. So I want to just give a brief overview of sort of how this thing came about, and then if you're considering being a member or wondering what we're about, Jessica, explain a little bit about what it means to become a member of Elite BSC. What's involved in that? What do people get as being a part of our group?
Yeah. It's probably the piece that is most important is really the camaraderie and the connectivity with people who are doing the same thing you're doing and trying to do it well. So that's the connectivity. But we, as a part of, if you join Elite BSC, we've got a member community, and we use Basecamp. It's software. We use Basecamp, and there's a community message board. That's probably one of the most valuable things I think as a part of membership, and that's a place where people come and ask questions, and other people provide responses and ideas and those kinds of things.
And we limit our membership to people of certain sizes of companies, so not startups and real small companies,
Right.
but small to mid-size companies in our industry.
That's right.
So it's a room full of 150 owners of $500,000 to $20 million companies.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. As a part of that community too, we've created a number of resources, video content, but all of the things. So we have a lot of video content, but there's just a ton of different forms and checklists and proposal templates and job descriptions that we had at France Building Services. We've just pulled that over, and we're sharing that information. And that's a resource library that continues to grow. This year, we've started hosting weekly role-specific roundtables. These are held every Tuesday, so if you're a member of Elite BSC, you can join one of these. And so yesterday, I led an HR roundtable, and those are semi-structured events where I'll come with a topic. But if somebody has a topic we want to discuss, we'll take off on that. We also provide a weekly email that's got content and any kind of announcements that we want to share with the group. And then, so the goal here then is, as a part of joining and paying a monthly fee for that, is to provide as much value as we can for that monthly fee, but we also provide some additional services we'll talk about in just a minute for members who want to spend a little bit of money and access some of these other things.
Yep. So base membership is $199 a month, and that's for the owner to get involved.
That's right.
In Elite BSC and have a part of it. And then we have and that gives you access to everything that
That's
we
correct.
have. And then we have a step above that, which would be our leadership team level, where you can add up to 5 key leaders of your company, and they'll be part of their own Basecamp group, have access to all the resources, get the content. That way, you bring your whole team into learning and hearing the same sort of content and information and access to the same kind of stuff. And we don't do contracts because we want you to be in this if it's helpful for you, and if it's not, we don't want you to feel roped in.
Right.
So that's the way we do that. But there are some additional things that once you get your foot in the door with Elite BSC, there are some other things that we offer to members and really to only members. Maybe talk a little bit about what some of those things are.
So we've got right now we've got a field leader training course that we've probably ran close to 200 people through. It's an 8-week live session where we do that. We're developing right now some curriculum for a sales or business growth course as well. And then we're also looking at maybe creating some content or some coursework around the particular sizes of companies and what to look for there. We also offer coaching and consulting services. Those are billed on the half hour. And this is a number of different kinds of topics. Anything that you want to ask, we've got time for that. We also do some project work like setting up your sales database or helping you develop your wage structure. We also, last year we held our first leadership conference, and we'll do that again in 2026. That was a great success, and we look forward to doing that again. And then we also provide outbound marketing services to a number of people that are in our group, whereby we help them get a database, prospect list, and then we do some outbound emailing and telephone calls.
Yep. Okay. So hey, this sounds interesting to you, if it sounds helpful to you and your team, go to elitebsc.com and check it out. You can click on the Join Now button or just the Elite BSC on the header, the menu up at the top, and it'll take you to more information about the group. It's super easy to join. You can do that right on the website. And again, there's no contract, so you can check it out for a month, and if you don't like it, so be it. But we feel pretty good about once you get in and get plugged into the community, it's a place you don't want to leave.
That's right.
And these have become our good friends. And we, even though we're leading this, we've learned so much from being a part of and being around so many other solid leaders in our industry. So yeah, and once you get signed up, you get plugged in right away. So listen, we're always here as well. If you want to reach out to us, it's Jeff@elitebsc.com or Jordan@elitebsc.com. We can field any questions, and we hope to see you as part of our group soon.